scared me. Check. One, check, check. Is this thing on?
See how? Oh yeah, you're really loud now.
I'm really loud. I'll be distorted.
Yes.
It's like everything, turn it off, turn it back on, it works.
That's what our computer person always
I
said.
know. Cody fixed the cinema bill for that.
I'm the money guy. I want to save money.
Strictly, strictly, strictly confidential.
So we're gonna have volume?
We got volume.
We got volume?
We
Perfect.
got it working now. I
Good
just
job.
texted Linda. I said, make sure we have volume.
Okay.
We should have volume.
Here's some. I need to get some work. Usually I'm editing Kroger's.
That was the last one.
Turn on that.
Well, sorry.
Yes.
You're not changing that, right?
No,
Okay.
we're gonna go with his recommendation.
Yeah, that's it. I got it.
You know what else we need to do,
Where's Jane?
before, she's on a camping trip. Yeah. What else we need to do before we hire this new person is get our keys straight. Like these
Hi,
credit
Rick.
card guys.
That-
There's been-
Yes, no, and what
We
abstention?
can't Xerox all that for us.
No, no, and I would have been the one.
Okay, we're good. Call the meeting to order. Scott, come on the floor.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hope everybody got a chance to look over last month's minutes. I think I sent those out yesterday. Actually typed them over Easter weekend with everything else going on out here. It included our friend at the Hanover Park and also our youth sports numbers and everything like that. And just to submit those to you for approval.
I need a motion.
I make a motion to approve your minutes.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Perfect, thank you very much. First thing, our program, baseball and softball, we're underway. We had our workout week last week. We were rained out on Wednesday, but we were able to make up one of our workouts last night. This week is our draft week, which means I get with the coaches, we draft teams out, and then they'll officially start practicing. Just to give you some numbers, our deadline day was March 25th. On that day, we had 100 applications come through the door, just that one day, and that put us at 468. The purpose of the deadline is twofold. One, to determine how many teams we have per division, how many spots we have open, and how many coaches I'm going to need. So on deadline day, the 25th, we had 468. Right now, that number is at 563. We have 350 baseball and 213 softballers signed up. Compared to a year ago on April the 3rd, we had 602 signed up. Baseball is about the same with 341. Softball a year ago was 261. We knew we were going to take a little bit of a hit because there's other programming out there, other options for folks that are taking into that, but we have picked up, there's a lot of new faces that are involved in our program. Last year we had, like I said, on opening day we had 620 with 57 teams right now. Teams are breaking down this way. For our intro to T-ball, which is 3 and 4 year olds, we'll have 7. For boys instructional, we'll have 4 teams. Girls instructional, 4 teams. Boys coach pitch, we'll have 8 teams, no more than 12 on a team. Girls coach pitch, we'll have 4. Boys machine pitch, largest as ever, we'll have 8 teams in that division. That's the most we've ever had for 9 and 10-year-old boys. Girls machine pitch, we'll have 6. Boys kid pitch, the most we've ever had, we'll have 6 teams in that division this year. And then girls kid pitch will have 4, so we'll have a total of 51 teams compared to 57 a year ago, which is still great numbers, I think. I mean, there's just a lot of kids. We are also taking applications now for our 13, 14, and 15-year-old division. We're calling Intermediate League. Last year we had 30 sign up for our baseball program. They have until the middle of next month to get signed up for baseball and softball, so we'll be able to offer that older league for them at that time. So right now, we have 51 teams, 563. Actually, that's been updated because we had some more come in today. So, but I keep track of tallies so we don't get too many kids on each team. Sponsor numbers. As of noon today, we've collected $13,350 for sponsors. That's team and banner and also individuals. Right now, we've got 33 team sponsors, 40 banner sponsors, and we have 2 big banner sponsors, which are the 4x10s. Those are $500 a piece. We have another one promised, but they haven't got their check in yet, so I can't count them. And right now, just a couple of individuals are being sponsored. So right now, $13,350 has been collected, and that doesn't even include everybody that's going to sponsor their own teams and stuff like that. We do have.
And he has a phone call to make tomorrow.
Yes,
We do another.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we also have the grandma that's returned. This will be our 3rd year, Mrs. Paget. Mamie's Giants will return for a 3rd season. She's just a grandma, and she sponsored a team. And when the first year she did it, I asked her what name she wanted to go on there, if it was a business, and she said no. She said, I just figured you could use it.
Yeah.
And she said, my grandson doesn't know me by any other name but Mamie, so we've had Mammy's Giants the last 2 years, and somebody will be Mammy something this year, so
That's
it's awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's pretty awesome that she's able to do that. We are in the middle of our draft week, like I said before. We had our first draft last night. We have 2 more this evening in the other room. Then we have boys coach pitch, and a boys kid pitch, boys machine pitch on Wednesday, and then the 2 coach pitch leagues on Thursday. And then coaches will start contacting kids and we'll start practicing out next week out at the park. So we're looking forward to that. Intro to T-ball. Everybody's been contacted. Their group practices for 3 and 4-year-olds, if you want to come out, will be next Tuesday and Thursday. If you want to see about 70 little 3 and 4-year-olds running around, trying to get away from mom and dad and stuff like that, that'll get started next week. So, and we had a great response on our volunteer coaches too. We've got our head coaches in place, and then each coach will have 2 or 3 helpers and stuff like that. They're all required to have a background check on file. They sign a coach's code of conduct and all that other good stuff. Now, if they're a repeating coach, I don't have them do it again, but for all our new coaches, we have that on file. So, trying to protect everybody that's involved. One project that we haven't been able to complete yet, but I do have some numbers on it, is our backstop replacement on Field 3. As you're well aware, we did lose a branch 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It came across the fence, but we're not going to replace that until we get the whole backstop done. So we're just going to kind of make it go as long as we can, because our season's upon us and we don't want to change out the backstop. But working with US Premier, who helped us with our fencing before and everything like that, they're going to give us a discounted rate, or if nothing else, they might donate the materials. And then Kane Fencing has given us a quote on how much it would cost the whole project, and then how much the labor will be. And I'm still trying to get a breakdown on what that's going to be, but we're talking probably about $700-800 to replace our backstop. What we're doing, we're just going to go up higher. It's going to be a 20-foot high fence with 4 foot coming out this way, and then the fences all the way to the dugouts will go up 12 feet. More protection, trying to keep the balls on the field and stuff like that. So, and I know we have plenty of money from donations and stuff like that we can pull from to pay for that. But US Premier has been a great partner. Kane Fencing has been a great partner with us too. So we're looking forward to get that. Before we get the go-ahead on that, obviously I'll present to you guys, and then we'll run with it. It'll probably be after this season going on, because I don't know how long it's going to take to get all that stuff here and stuff like that. But we're looking forward to getting that taken care of. Just a couple other things. They're not really high dollar items, but I don't think we're going to need extra field material for our fields because they're in great shape. We may have to get some diamond dry and some chalk, which is a normal cost of running the program in the past. The co-ed softball group would help us with that, but obviously co-ed softball is not as active as they used to be. Now Lori Ryder, who's here a month ago, she's trying to get that rebooted, but until then, that'll be some of our expense, but we'll be good with that. Any questions on baseball and softball?
Good job.
Okay, all right. The egg hunt was epic. It was awesome. Tim Chandler and the crew from Fall City Christian Church. I don't think the whole church was here, but they had a lot of volunteers here. We did the egg hunt first at 11 o'clock. We had 4 separate areas around our big shelter back here. And then after that was all gathered up, didn't take very long. It started at 11. the helicopter came in and they couldn't be on field number 3. They had to stay outside the fence until the eggs were dropped. And he already had about 5,000 on the ground, but then Tim was up in the helicopter, opening up the bag, dropping them out, and it was cool. There's videos everywhere. It was awesome. It was awesome. And as soon as the helicopter left the area, everybody just rushed out there to gather the eggs. There was only a few eggs left, cracked eggs that were left around. The helicopter then landed on field 2 so people can get a close-up look at it. They got to meet the pilot and the owner and everything. I went over and thanked them for being here, and it was just monumental. I don't know how we're going to top it, but we'll work on doing that. But,
And if you guys noticed, the mayor of Madison came out.
yeah, the mayor brought his grandson out. He was out here, so.
2 helicopters.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But we want to thank, obviously, Falls City Christian Church. They took care of the helicopter side and everything, and they had 10,000 eggs. Our seniors helped stuff some eggs here, so there was probably 12 to 15,000 eggs gathered by, and I couldn't even tell how many people were here.
I was gonna say, you don't know how many kids were here?
No, there was a ton. There was a lot. There was no eggs left over. Also, Hanover College donated, Thornton Terrace, and one of the coolest things, after the event was over with, people still at the park, there were some eggs that didn't survive, but there were people going around and helping pick up that stuff. And there was little kids and grandmas, everybody that helping beautify the park, and I thought that was cool. That was great, because, that's what it's all about. So it was a great success. It was awesome.
I sat in the parking lot, it just looked like a bunch of ants.
Yeah, it was incredible. I don't think it could have gone any better.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather,
Yeah.
everything like that. And we were done, I think I left here about 12:30.
Yeah.
So it was a great event. Easter Bunny was here getting pictures. Bob Demery was there taking pictures. I don't know if you saw those or not, but it was great coverage of it too. I thought it was all in all great. So, and I've got videos on my phone if you guys want to see them. I can send them to you. So our next event that was scheduled to take place was we were talking about a youth battle of the bands on June the 6th. Well, that is not going to take place now. The lady that was in charge that was going to try to help do that is no longer with the Jefferson County Youth Shelter.
Yeah.
But we are looking at some other opportunities, music-wise, here at the park to partner with either Falls City or some other people out here. Lori Ryder's involved with the music scene and stuff like that. So I'll get more on that to you later on. So the youth battle of the bands, she was all concerned there weren't going to be enough youth bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll find something to take its place. The Christmas in July event is a go. It'll be on July 25th. We'll have our craft fair just like normal, and we're going to try to do some different things. We'll have vendors here just like we did before. Tim had talked about getting a hot air balloon for this egg drop. That would be kind of cool to have it here, just have tether rides up and down, but we'll see. We're going to partner with a lot of people on that, so and I'll get more details as we get closer to our Christmas in July celebration. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be here, obviously, for a Christmas in July event. Spooktacular is October 17th. That's a little bit ways away. Our 6th annual Hanover Christmas Craft Fair is December the 5th, so we got plenty of those activities, plus our athletic stuff, too. Speaking of athletics, and Tim and Kobe kind of headed this up, but I'll let you know the tennis courts have been repaired. There was a little inconvenience for the users of the tennis court, but I think they're pleased with the product. The guys worked diligently out there when it wasn't pouring down rain, and I don't think you can tell really where they patched it. They colored it, they painted it again, and everything like that. So I think it's in good shape.
Thank you guys.
you did a good
for doing
job.
that.
And Kobe met with the guy. Tim was over here and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
But so that went very, very well. Senior meals are going well as well. Meatball Sub is this Friday if you want to come. I want to thank River Terrace, Southwestern Schools, Gendy's, and Thornton Terrace. When we have 4 Fridays, that's the people we're going to use. If we have a 5th, it's probably going to be a pitch-in with the seniors doing stuff like that. But so far, the food has been great. Last week, I had meatloaf from River Terrace, and it was really good.
Yeah.
The mashed potatoes and everything. And I've been going to get it and deliver it and stuff like that, which I don't mind doing. So all in all, it's been going very well.
Is Southwestern contributing food?
Yes, they have the 17th. Actually, Southwestern Schools is this week. Meatball sub, Caesar salad, roasted carrots, and a dessert. So, yeah, it'll be good.
How many seniors do we have eating?
It's between 15 and 25. The number's a little bit down. And we're going to try to do some things to encourage it. The card players are still there playing, and most of them are being getting something to eat. But and Mary Neely's providing us desserts, a couple of those Fridays. But all in all, it's a steady group, but it's just not growing yet.
Right.
So, but we're still offering.
We haven't had our pitch in.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe that would be the 5th,
That could be.
next month, I think we've got a 5th
That's
Friday
good.
coming
Well,
up,
that's
so, yeah. And they wanted to have Good Friday meal, so we had a Good Friday meal, so even though we were closed, we weren't really closed, we were running event, so. But all in all, that's been going very, very well, so. And I think that's all I have.
Was a good report.
Well, thank you very much. It's been going very well. I haven't been able to get on the fields very much, but they're dragging up really nice. The trap rake, it's finally got to the point where it's got to get that oil change because we had the initial oil change. So, but everything's looking great out there.
Good.
So they got a TPM on them now and where you keep.
I've got a clipboard and I've been writing on it every day.
Good, I appreciate that.
So it's time for the oil change, the first oil change. for
Right,
the
right.
other stuff.
Well, we're supposed to have, Scott's not here tonight, so at the next meeting, we'll have hopefully all the bids for the parking lot.
Yes.
So,
And if we can kind of coordinate that
We will.
with,
yeah,
and make sure they don't leave their machinery parked out here and
Sure,
stuff like that.
sure.
You know,
yeah.
but it shouldn't take very long to do, I wouldn't think, maybe a couple days, but.
And boy, it'll look nice.
I think it's
Yeah.
gonna take longer than what we think, because.
And we don't have access to our temporary parking over here, so we might have to put a temporary ramp out there to get
Right.
people up in there
Okay,
for the meantime.
because this light thing that we have out here is gonna have to be taken out. So Scott said his guys would take out the light, and then that little island thing's gonna have to be moved back this way.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so hopefully, but
Yep, I'm sure it'll go
we got all
great.
summer, you
Yeah.
know, so,
We'll coordinate and get it done, so. But perfect.
yeah.
But I'll keep you updated on the backstop, and again, it's not gonna happen during our regular season. That'll mess things up too much, so.
So,
Well, let us know when you need a pitch and deal, so.
I will.
So
Well, it'll probably be
David-
the 5th Sunday in May,
Okay.
probably. So.
The benches that you got.
Yeah, they're here. I haven't seen them. I think
Uh,
they're still over at the maintenance building.
So they're kind of like, somebody had asked me, you know, because they said they'd love to have benches here in that concrete area by the tennis courts.
We talked about that.
Yeah, and I don't see the 3 bench working. I think of maybe.
Because they got handles in the middle, don't they?
Yeah,
Armrests
they
in the
do,
middle.
Yeah.
yeah.
they're nice.
They're not,
They're nice and they're very heavy, but I just don't see them working for the tennis, you know? With the parking lot being right there, I think it needs to either have a lower back and no arms, or if we do benches maybe, you know, where more people can sit on them.
or even a smaller set of bleachers or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean.
I was thinking, and I haven't seen the benches, but I know they went and got them, but maybe we could put them at the basketball courts here and also at Fireman's Park, just
I thought-
down there for someplace to sit
I
for
didn't think
the,
we were gonna put any of them here.
yeah. Oh,
I thought we were gonna keep our benches consistent here.
because we don't have any place to sit over by the basketball court.
Right.
Because Fireman's Park and Rainbow Park.
Well, I'm wondering instead of, can we look at some nice metal bench, just not with a
Without the
back on
arm.
it? Yeah, that, just a flat bench, you know, because kids, you know,
Yeah.
they're sitting and playing basketball, they're sitting on bleachers, you know, and stuff like
Right,
that.
right.
I just feel like,
Well, the guy that makes these black ones should be able to do it.
He could
I
do
would think
that.
so, or, yeah, there's companies that manufacture those too,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And they could double and use for our soccer program too, and
Right,
stuff like
right.
that, so. Okay, I'll do some checking on flat
Okay.
benches.
Okay.
For that, that'd be perfect.
But no, I thought we were gonna do the tree ones at Fireman's and Rainbow.
I think the ones down at Fireman's will work good, because there's
Yeah.
been more and more kids down there playing,
Yeah.
and I see them sitting on the
I have
grass.
noticed the lights are on pretty late down there, but I haven't seen anybody playing at 10 o'clock at night. I don't know if they go off automatically at a certain time, I'm certain
Yeah,
they do,
I
assume they
don't
do,
know.
so.
The
just like
Smitley,
these
the
here.
Smitley boy, he's down there all the time.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Good.
Yep.
And we'll need to get the Gorilla Goes for over here too at some
Yeah.
point, so.
Probably get the Gorilla Goes when we do the parking
Yeah,
lot. That way
absolutely.
we can do the sub-grant all
Yeah,
together.
that's perfect. That'll work.
Because Chip just doesn't want to piecemeal it together.
Yeah.
That way we'll just do it all one
That would-
time.
Yeah.
Yep.
fine.
okay.
So,
Perfect.
so did you run, when we looked at those trees out there that day, did you run that by him? After we walked through there, that,
No, I haven't talked to him about that yet. The trees out there, the one's dead over there. Would you mind letting it go? You know there's 3 of them back here by field 3. That one is dead.
Trevor's all gun ho about cutting down trees.
I know he is.
I said, one of the lures of the park is the trees.
Yeah.
Now, I get it if it's dead.
Right.
And we need to look at replanting.
Yes.
Yeah.
planning, but they
Well,
don't go fast
them
enough.
three are close together though.
Yeah.
I think the other two
That's
would
one of the
flourish.
reasons.
The other two would flourish more with that one
With
gone.
that-
You can take a look at it sometime and let us know. And then what's that one
One
tree
needs to be
that-
trimmed.
What's the one with the big leaves?
That's a sycamore out there, that this park don't need a sycamore. It's only about that big around, but we need to plant.
Where's that at?
Right behind the T-ball field,
Yeah.
that straggler right out in the middle.
Oh, it's a cool one. You wouldn't believe, hey, people sit underneath that for shade.
That tree?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay,
I don't know.
okay.
But yeah, we can look at those.
We'll take a survey this summer and see
Yeah.
who sits
I'll
underneath.
take pictures of people sitting under the tree for shade.
And that one tree needs to be trimmed back from the field, actually.
Yep,
along
and
that
from the
side.
lights, we've talked about
The
that
lights
too.
up there, yeah. So we figure if we get a lift, we can do it all at the same time.
And
We
we still gotta
told,
put some more lights.
we told
And we've already
Trevor,
got here.
we told Trevor to look around the park and just see what could be trimmed, not cut down,
Right.
but trimmed
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, he's all gung ho about cutting down.
Then on that path out there, I can't remember which one we was on, there was a big crack that needs to be resealed, remember?
Going towards field 3.
Yes.
Yeah,
If we
maybe-
don't, that's gonna be
Maybe we'll
starting
get
to break
CDs
up.
up when they're doing the parking
Or
lot.
get a
Yeah.
sealer or something on it. Yeah.
When they're doing the parking lot, we'll have Scott show them that crack out there.
That should be easy fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look for that. I'll check on benches though.
Good report.
Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you.
Nothing else, I'll need a motion to adjourn.
Oh, opening day, don't forget, it's May 18th.
May 18th.
Yeah,
And
it's a Monday, knock on wood.
are you doing the hamburgers and stuff? What are you doing?
I don't know who's in charge of concessions. You have to ask him.
Hamburgers.
A couple of years ago, they made hamburgers and hot dogs out
Yeah,
there to
we
grill.
did.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we cooked them.
We can take the grill out there.
I
enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh, I like a good cheeseburger,
Yeah.
especially them last cheeseburgers we got.
Oh my gosh, they were good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
So moved to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Scott.
All right, see you.
Kobe, really Kenny cooked and Debbie and I put them together.
Okay.
But we could cook. Or Tim could cook.
Oh, man.